Zhao Liying doesn't think Gong Jun is irksome. Netizen, collaborate cautiously. As of late, Zhao Liying is watching a book of a cutting-edge show, and the male lead of this task is at present intended to be Gong Jun. Since Gong Jun and Yang Mi teamed up on Fox Devil, there were a ton of questions because of the issue of jobs and treatment, so presently it is likewise toward the start. A few melons left messages for Zhao Liying, requesting that she coordinate carefully with Dange Bistro, to stay away from ceaseless difficulties later on. Zhao Liying has previously helped out Wang Yibo, and as Guozhuang said, that collaboration was irritating to death, yet this doesn't influence Zhao Liying's ongoing inclination to help out Gong Jun. From one viewpoint, in spite of the fact that Gong Jun may not be an eco-friendly light, clearly the huge gathering who have partaken in Chinese cafe are individuals from an enormous camp, so it is unimaginable for Gong Jun to, in light of the fact that he has a few fans in traffic. The person who raised hell before Zhao Liying, all things considered, he and Zhao Liying were on a similar interest side subsequent to shutting the entryway. Then again, albeit in general speaking, Yang Mi and Zhao Liying might in any case be equitably coordinated. However, after this year, Zhao Liying's impact in the show circle has outperformed that of other 85 spenders, so regardless of whether Gong Jun's fans are still so irksome, they will not. She would contemplate rivaling Zhao Liying for status and treatment. Zhao Liying just has to consider whether this task merits shooting. She has no issue with helping out Gong Jun. 02. Chen Yi assumed 2 parts in a hot show. Zhang Rui transformed from the male lead to the subsequent male lead. It was a pity after Liu Mengming tweaked. Who is the enormous person behind Chang Yi? For what reason did the chief just take one glance at him, and Zhang Rui transformed from the male lead in the first novel to the subsequent male lead? While shooting Agar would like scraps, the chief initially needed to compose Yumo as the male lead as per the content written in the first work. However, when he was planning for the play, the primary entertainer he picked was Chang Yi, since he felt that Chang Yi's play the acting abilities are both on the web. She is an uncommon youthful art and media outlets, and, surprisingly, her next work Lotus House has previously affirmed that Chang Yi will be the male lead. After Chang Yi put on Yang Yuan's garments, the chief abruptly felt that this didn't seem to be the subsequent male lead by any means, and was obviously the male lead, so he changed the content for the time being in the wake of mulling over everything. Zhang Rui was welcomed over. This is Kaiyong Yao's male hero. His disposition and personality aren't anything to express. Even with crazy phony bangs, he should be visible as an attractive man, and he can play with a fan openly. In the event that it isn't removed of the scene, the prevalence will not be lower than that of Yang Yuan. It must be said that other mannequin entertainers ought to adhere to the guideline of Agarwood as scraps while projecting jobs. Try not to be appalling. Be that as it may, he demanded wasting time. Furthermore, Nu Olan, who was as yet brilliant and adorable while shooting the Adoration Condo, had the option to allow the memorable crowd her excellence with every one of the marvels in the play. However, I don't have the foggiest idea why she was unable to consider it. After the shooting of Nu Olan, she went for plastic medical procedure. When Agar would like scraps was communicated, numerous watchers tracked down numerous lifelong companions in the play. For example, Zhang Rui, who played Yumo. However, the most unrecognizable one was Jiang Chen, played by Liu Mengming. At the point when Jiang Chen showed up on the stage as the dearest companion of the courageous woman, whether it was the beguiling grinning lips or the nose that made individuals play, they were brimming with unnatural inclination. Assuming there were no updates from netizens, what number of individuals could not have possibly perceived Jiang as Chen and Yuolan? Many individuals believe it's actually a pity that Liu Mengming's acting abilities are consistently on the web. In only a couple of episodes, the crowd can be happy with the presentation, but since of the quest for a superior picture, the first things are lost. The entertainer's picture is obviously vital, however acting is an amazing groundwork. I trust every one of the delights don't need to ponder getting plastic medical procedure. Might we at any point act well? The overseer of Agarwood-like pieces never expected that the fantasy show he painstakingly recorded would lose to a little web show. At the point when Kanglinju reached a conclusion in the mid-year ideal time, a show brimming with rookies breaking into the crowd's consideration, the sweet soil plot of Huoxin and the Devil Lord immediately pulled in the crowd, straightforwardly overwhelming the August hit list. In any case, Agarwood-like chips has an ever-increasing number of scenes of broken lights. Regardless of where they need to mediate, numerous watchers decide to leave the play, and just get a score of 5.6 in the initial score. I gave it for exploding, yet in the last examination, the content is overwhelmingly significant in a show. In the event that Yang Dang didn't add more scenes, Chen Xiong's evaluations would be higher, and it wouldn't be the closure with 5.6 places. Furthermore, Kang Lanju began broadcasting in light of a decent content. It was Wang Zha, without canine blood schedules and character plan, and just depended on an adequately minimized and fascinating plot to score a score of 7.7 all at once. Numerous watchers who have watched it said that the plot of the legend and courageous woman manhandling Sansei and afterward leaping to Xiuxante is truly dated, and the crowd truly could do without watching it any longer. The play will likewise be recollected by the crowd. A decent work relies upon everybody's endeavors. What is your take of it? 03. Wang Yibo's Mythical Serpent Television New Year's Eve official declaration has been delivered. New melodies will be delivered. Fans make sure to be on the web. Prior, Wang Yibo was formally reported by Mythical Beast Television to join the New Year's Eve party with a two-layered picture. In spite of the fact that everybody is as of now a conviction, there has been no authority declaration, all things considered. I don't have the foggiest idea when he will be asserted by Mythical Serpent Television. I don't have the foggiest idea when would it be advisable for me I be online as a fan. Presently this day is at last emerging. The main outer record of Wang Yibo Cool Panther Club reported the time. The authority declaration will be authoritatively sent off at 10 a.m. on December 26th. Delivered Wang Yibo's independent banner at 10:40. 10:45 is the ideal opportunity for Wang Yibo to distribute his blog entry. Furthermore, the skirmish of the New Year's Eve party will likewise start off. When asked by fans whether Wang Yibo will have another tune, the record additionally attested this, which might not help at any point yet increment the assumptions for Wang Yibo fans for New Year's Eve. As a matter of fact, when there were voices saying that Wang Yibo planned to partake in Mythical Beast Television's New Year's Eve, there were a ton of reports on the web about what Wang Yibo would perform, and the most intense one was that he would play out another tune. All things considered, Wang Yibo has consistently done this in earlier years. Yet, the location of the melody isn't in the east, yet Mango. Presently, with the certification of the authority account, the fans are truly feeling better. Despite the fact that fans are not permitted to make rankings in Inside Amusement these days, as a matter of fact, the examination of different showcasing accounts is still information. As a highest level inner diversion, Wang Yibo's different circumstances are firmly watched, and he isn't permitted in any way. Slack, if you don't watch out, you will be mocked by the group. In Wang Yibo's fan bunch, there are more seasoned sisters, so it is no issue to request that they get a few supports, yet it would be a piece humiliating assuming that they are approached to do information. Things that can be settled with cash are not viewed as an issue, Wang Yibo fans said. Thusly, when confronted with the requirement for fans to add to making information, enormous fans will unavoidably call for it, particularly a few fans who were harmed during Wang Yibo's honorary pathway trip previously, and need more help. I can't resist the urge to quit stressing. Along these lines, fans can focus on Wang Yibo's True Declaration blog entry. With regards to traffic, simply give your best. From the very start of 2019 to the furthest limit of 2022, Wang Yibo has been famous in homegrown diversion for quite a long time. In the beyond 4 years, individuals and media outlets have entered consistently, and certain individuals have declined consistently. There have been little flames and large flames, however not a single one of them are genuine blasts. Beginning from 2019, among the 4 top abilities chose toward the finish of every year, individuals close to them have high points and low points, changing consistently, yet just Wang Yibo is still there. Wang Yibo isn't supposed to be seen on the inner diversion records, and despite the fact that Wang Yibo is missing in different determinations, he can in any case show up in the highest levels, which shows how great Wang Yibo is. Albeit the 4 top decorations chose on the web is only a task for other people, yet Wang Yibo is still there, which demonstrates that his traffic is still great in any event, when the fans are lethargic. All in all, assuming that the fans, what sort of scene will it be assuming that you truly apply your solidarity? A spick and span stage toward the finish of every year, a fresh out of the plastic new melody toward the finish of every year, Wang Yibo's affection for fans is rarely shallow, however will make viable moves. I understand what fans are anticipating, so Wugan, my reality code and 20 appeared. I don't have any idea what melody it will be this year.